the degenerate part end up on this half, and then like the family men ended up on that half of the bar.
Right.
We're responsible.
I don't know. I don't know how that happened.
Pull-out game Strong's apparently on this side of the bar.
Hey, we're live.
Mine were planned, man. My pull-out game was awesome.
I had a plan too. The plan was
Most
don't have fucking kids.
Of mine were planned. Some. Mine were planned.
Some. We'll let you guess who was and who was.
Most.
Sorry, kids.
Most or some.
Where's my fucking YouTube button? There we go. So I can go
Patty's
look at
there.
I can go look at the comments of the greater good.
Tracy's there. Quinn's in there. Kibby. Mikey has a plan? I don't think so.
You know, don't feed the trolls, man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's just like, fuck.
It's like herpes. If you ignore it long enough, it just goes away.
I don't think that's true.
It's my simulation. I'll live it how I want to.
So I have comments and no video now.
Oh.
I guess I don't need the video. But weird.
God, Jesus, where did all these comments come from?
Allison's making steaks. Everybody else says hi. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
We're gonna let a few of you guys trickle in, and then we got an announcement we're actually gonna make. We're gonna let you guys in on a little behind the scenes.
How come Lavely's name's Blue?
He's a moderator.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
that makes
actually has the
sense.
ability to ban and silence people and shit like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what you get when you're a day one.
So we
supporter.
really have 10,000 subscribers, but he's banned
But
all but
Lavely's
15.
fucking gotten rid of all of them.
I see.
Thanks, buddy.
Essentially. Essentially. Doing a bang-up job, Rich.
Cole says the irony. He's sitting in the hospital after our son was born.
You know what I do like is actually the names that I'm seeing in the comments now that I don't fucking recognize. Like, I don't know who the fuck Cole is.
Yeah, that's nice.
We appreciate you, Cole.
Yeah,
I appreciate
we
you
just don't
fucking
know who
tuning
you
in.
are.
I just don't know who the fuck.
Congrats, by the way, Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, or condolences. Either way.
Oh, so Gary got discharged Saturday. That's good to know. That's good to hear.
Gary got discharged or Gary had discharge?
Probably both.
No. Okay.
Definitely both.
It's definitely both.
Dude, you've been in a hospital for a while. So you don't
You're
know.
going to have some discharge.
Yeah, you're going to need to unload that gun. Unload, show clear somewhere. Probably just painted a house. See that room from inside of space.
I
Fuck.
don't know. Is he getting sponge baths?
He was.
Well,
He said the majority of the nurses were dudes. Yeah.
How does that stop Gary at all?
Well, it's
I
not-
didn't ask any.
How long was he in prison?
I didn't
Probably not
ask.
that
That's what
much
he just
different.
told me.
He was in prison for a while.
Tracy said she put me in a group chat. All right, I'll check it when I get a chance. Cole, oh, he's been working nights. He hasn't been able to sit in on the lives. Well, welcome back, dude. You're going to hate the news I'm about to tell you. Fucking live feeds are actually going to go away, guys. We talked it over as a group here on the podcast. We started the buddy check, the weekly buddy check, during quarantine.
It was supposed to be during the period to flatten the curve.
The 2 weeks to flatten the curve, quote unquote, and it's that time has come and gone. It's a lot, you know. It's not that we don't love doing it. It's that
It was supposed to be 18 days, and now it's 18 months.
yeah, Monday's a long fucking day, man. like we all get up early, we all fucking go to work all day, and then we come here, we do the show, we do the debate.
And then we go home and get bitched
Then we
at.
do the live feed, and then we get home at like after like 9, 10 o'clock at night,
Yeah.
9:30, 10 o'clock at night, and it's like, hey,
11 or 12 or 1.
yeah. Sometimes it goes a little longer, and we still got shit to do the next morning. So, what we're going to be doing is we're gonna write out the months. So, October 1, which is a Monday,
November 1.
or I'm sorry, yeah, November 1 which is a Monday, is going to be our first day without a live show. All right, so we're not going to be doing the live buddy check, but we want to encourage you guys to keep doing it. Like, still check on your buddies. Still send those messages.
Quinn will go live and do his own buddy check, and you guys can all join Quinn.
There you go.
Don't encourage him.
But I mean, we encourage you to keep doing that, and because we do think it's important. We think it's more important than push-ups or fucking bullshit
So
and all that.
I think that brings us back to the whole reason we were doing the push-ups, and we used to be really good about being vocal about our opinion on it.
Yeah.
So, Mikey, why don't you break down the actual concept of the buddy check and our view on what a proper buddy check is?
Well, the push-up thing started to raise awareness, right? Everybody's aware that there's 22 veterans a day on average that kill themselves. That's what the awareness piece was about.
And a caveat to that, everybody has a hard time. And we know we have just some patriots that are fans of the show that didn't serve.
There's 130 civilians every day in this country that kill themselves.
So this isn't just a veteran thing.
Yeah.
Check on your fucking people.
And that's the big thing, is reaching out and saying, hey man, how you doing? And letting someone know that they still fucking matter to you is more effective than doing a fucking push-up. It just is. Like, if I'm having a bad day and John gives me a call and is like, hey man, how you doing? Knowing that he gives a fuck already made my day better. And that's anybody. You know, having the ability to have someone go, hey, you fucking matter to me, and I want you to know that I'm worried, or I'm checking on you to make sure that you're good to go.
Right. That give a shit.
I give a shit about
carries weight.
Yeah. And it carries way more weight than standing in front of a fucking camera going, hey everybody, I'm gonna nominate Jazz and Scott to do some push-ups. Like
your Instagram likes aren't solving anything.
Yeah. You know, it's self-serving when you do it that way. But when you take the time, because it's the one commodity that none of us are getting fucking back. It's time. Right? When you take the time and you show someone that you give a fuck, it genuinely carries weight. And that's what we wanted to impress upon you guys when it came to these buddy checks. And I think we've done that. You know, I think you know our opinion on it, how much it carries with us and how much we care. And obviously, like, the show's got going anywhere. We're still rocking the shows. They're going to come out on Tuesday. We've got a better plan now where we record Monday. You guys get it tomorrow. We are going to be introducing some micro content, though, especially for our Patreon supporters and stuff that's going to be specific to Patreon. So no shit stories. We want you guys to send those in. So far, all we've gotten is a large military response to that. We want to hear other ones.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, if you're a patriot, if you're just a civilian out there and just like freedom and that you're a freedom friend, we want to hear your sono shits too. Like, send them in. We'll butcher them. I can guarantee that. We're going to fuck them up.
We'll edit them.
Actually, we encourage that your no shit stories leave out all of the details and let us fill them in.
Let us fucking fill it in.
It's like ad-libs.
Yeah, right. Well, it's like ad-libs. Perfect.
Yeah.
So,
and for all you military people out there that are listening or watching or whatever you're doing, all we're trying to do is constantly improve our foxhole. That's it.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to take away things in order to build things better.
True.
And that's kind of one of the things that we're doing. Like Mikey said, we're not going anywhere. We're just trying to make things better for you guys.
Yeah, that's the main goal. Is
I think you've been talking to somebody that is important in this country about taking things away to build it back better. Is that kind of the same concept?
No, not really.
Oh.
No.
No, but
like, take away your freedoms to build it better, right?
But we're not taking away any freedom.
I just saw an opportunity there.
Yeah.
Here he goes.
I appreciate your opportunity, but I think to speak to John's point, you know, we want to encourage you to check on each other and actually engage, and it shouldn't be requisite on Monday night and us going live. And this is a lot like the only way you can actually learn to like walk on your leg after you break it is eventually the crutches have to go away, and you have to go figure out how to walk.
So what you were saying is we were their crutches.
I think it's become too compartmentalized.
Yeah.
And if you actually give a shit about checking on people, it's not restricted to this Monday night. If those people matter to you, it shouldn't be because we're asking you if they do. And if after a year and a half of watching us ask, you should know it shouldn't matter what day it is. You should be able to fucking ask. You should be able to check. And I will go ahead and kick off one of our last ones here by asking my boy John.
Yo.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Everything good?
Yeah.
How's the little lady?
Good.
Yeah? More importantly, how's the doggo?
She's great.
Yeah, she is. She truly is.
Yeah, she's great.
She truly is
Fucking
great.
amazing animal.
Yeah.
She is, so she is, I don't know, 10 and some change now. And
that is a tragedy that I think we're all worried
Let's
about.
not talk about that.
No.
Let's not.
Well, so
I don't need that
I'm
right
not
now.
talking about it in that sense. I'm talking about in the sense of, so she, for a good portion of her life, she was an actual service dog and did amazing things. We traveled all over the world. She's been on more flights than most people I know have been on. Just a solid fucking animal. Well, now we don't really do that kind of stuff anymore.
Sure.
So all the things that like she knew that like, oh, I'm not supposed to do this. Like I meal prepped all day on
Has
Sunday.
She gotten a little lazy.
I meal prepped all day on Sunday. Kira was literally the pre-wash for the fucking dishwasher. Normally, that's a fucking huge no-go.
Right.
This time, I was just like, get it, girl. And she fucking cleaned everything.
You're getting lenient.
Yeah.
Getting a little lenient
All
on
kinds of stuff. Like, we'll let her outside. We'll, shut the door when she's out there.
You know what, though?
And she's a mute. She doesn't bark. She doesn't make noise, anything
Kira
like that.
deserves everything.
Exactly.
All of it.
Exactly. And so she's at the point now where if
I
she's
do the
outside.
same thing with Saint, man. I give him a pass.
yeah.
Saint deserves everything,
He's old as
too.
fuck, and
Yeah.
it's like, eh.
Before
Give him a
if
pass.
Kira's
And
outside
then you have
and
my
she's like,
pet that deserves fucking nothing.
fuck that cat.
if Kira's outside and like barking, I'd go out there and I'm like, shut the fuck up. That's not how we do this.
Sure.
But I wouldn't let her back in because she had, you got to learn. Now, I'll let her outside. She'll go do her business, whatever. She'll come back to the door and immediately she's like, barks. And I'm like, oh, time to come in. I just open the door, let her in. Because she's just like, bitch, let me in the house. I'm fucking over this shit.
She doesn't bark.
No.
She one barks.
It's one bark and it's this high pitch like, hey, asshole.
Hey, yo, bitch.
It is.
That the dog. By the way, I have some clean. My last smoking session, purposely, and I just haven't given it to you yet. I smoked a set of clean bacon,
Okay.
so there's none of the
Cool.
like extra shit on it.
Yeah.
It was smoked specifically for Kira,
Done.
just so that
Yep, she
and
would love it.
It's a pound. It's a pound of clean bacon.
She got a bag of fucking Death by Butter popcorn the other
But
night.
it was literally done for
Nice.
Kira because
She will very much appreciate it.
the girl deserves it.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. Amazing dog.
She's a
I've known
good
the
girl.
dog 3 years now. And yeah, 100%. That's all that dog deserves.
Yeah. I got a bunch of fallow ribs in the freezer, and if we don't end up using those,
How'd you get those fallow ribs?
I went out to shoot an Axis.
If you go back about a year on episodes, you can find out what the fuck happened there. So, Mikey,
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and tell the world out there, I love my warfighter boys, but you're one of my best friends in the world.
Sure.
I genuinely care about how you're doing. I show my care, and I'm saying this because we're stopping these, so I want to point out the alternate modes of doing the buddy check.
Yeah.
I genuinely care. I typically share my care with you via dad jokes.
Early morning dad jokes.
Early morning
Yeah.
dad joke. Well, I know you have the kid drop off and all
Yeah,
that kind of stuff.
yeah.
I know when you're available.
For some
all that kind of
context,
stuff.
I get a phone call from Jazz. I would say about 3 to 4 days a week during the week, around between 7:10 and 7:15.
Yeah, it's typically my
And it's
coffee on the patio
And
time.
it's a dad joke.
And I call him and I give him a dad joke.
You want to hit him with? You want to tell him what you hit me with this morning?
It was a good joke.
It was.
All right, who's going to participate with me and not act like they've heard this joke?
I got it. Yeah.
Well, I already gave it to you. John, you got
Sure.
this?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to hear a joke about paper?
Well, kind of.
Not really.
not
It's
really.
terrible. So that was the joke today.
It was good.
It's a solid dad joke.
It is a solid
is.
dad joke. Yeah.
But you're one of my best friends.
Yeah.
We've shared a lot of personal details with each other and been very, very honest with each other.
No.
How are you doing, buddy? Genuinely. How are you doing? I know you have a lot of stressors with work coming up, and I know those
Stressed,
are
man. Yeah.
stressors.
Yeah. I'm stressed, but I'm okay. I'm good.
But how are you doing? Like genuinely, how you doing?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Stressed, yeah, but I'm good. Nothing I can't handle. You know what I mean? Like nothing that I'm not capable of doing. So yeah,
And I just want to reinforce that I know you have a lot of travel coming up.
yeah.
My wife and I are here.
I mean, and this
Like-
this time of year is rough on people.
It's tough anyways.
I know for like the GWAT era veteran, this type of year is real hard. I mean, you have like some of our bloodiest times during the last 20 years happened around this time of year. September, October, November is like, Fallujah, both Ramadi.
Beginning of November, especially for the Corps,
yeah,
is
it's a rough day.
It's a
rough
rough
time.
time. And it's like right around the birthday too. So it's like do I celebrate or do I mourn? Like, there's a lot of emotions that are running around.
There is.
So genuinely, I'm asking, buddy.
No, I'm good. I'm
good?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm fucking fortunate that I have who I have at home, who fucking.
You mean the 90% of your relationship?
Yes. I'm very, very happy.
Because Haley's beyond rock. That girl is
dude,
fucking,
for real.
That's straightforward.
For real.
Like, she's a monster.
And so I'm very, very fortunate that I got her, and that she's not leaving me with my travel schedule that's coming up. So.
And I want to make sure that...
Please don't leave me.
Well, and I want to make sure that I'm buddy checking you, but please reinforce with Haley that, we're here.
Sure.
Like,
yeah. And she knows that.
We've got her.
Sure.
Like, so...
But no, I'm good, man. I'm good. How about you, Jazz? How you doing, buddy?
I'm in a weird spot right now. I'm in a weird spot, but I'm in a good spot.
Yeah.
We talked about it last week and stuff like that. I've separated from my most recent job and all that kind of stuff, and so there's some stress involved with that, and we have the move in the middle of that and all that kind of stuff. But
moving
sucks anyway.
Dicks, no matter when or where you're doing it. It fucking sucks.
But I can honestly say that we're in a good place. Everything that's moving forward is in a positive. It's stressful, but it's all positive. So I have no complaints. There's some new opportunities opening up. There's some new hustle game that I've picked up that it kind of boiled down to I'm kind of tired of making other people money. So it's kind of time for me to figure out how to make my own money instead of making it for others.
Sure.
And those opportunities are starting to show. So I'm excited. I'm motivated about the new stuff that's coming down the pipe. So it's good. It's good stuff. So I'm sleeping better than I have in a while. So
good.
Which means that more than likely I have less stuff in my hindbrain that is fucking with me all the time.
Just well rested from COVID.
That's probably what it is. That 2 weeks of sleep really just fucking rebooted everything.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes you need it, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Scott. How
Yes,
you
sir.
doing, buddy?
Doing good. A couple questions I want to address.
Yeah.
What were we drinking? It's
Balcones.
Baby Blue.
Yeah, sorry, TJ. You're not going to find that. in fucking
Balcony Heights
Connecticut.
Baby Blue. Yeah,
I saw your question. You're not going to find that in
Yeah,
Connecticut.
that's a Texas exclusive, my friend.
The Connecticut package store.
When you
is
finally
not
come down
gonna
here to
have,
fix my fucking fence,
Baby
I'll give you a
Blue.
bottle of it.
Yeah, I got some rock I need moved in my backyard, by the way.
I have two fruit trees in my new house that actually need to be removed.
Scott, you
They
got
died
anything?
during the winter freeze.
No, I won't put you to work. We'll just go get drunk. Because I'm actually a good friend.
By the way, getting drunk in Scott's pool, highly recommend.
Yeah.
I've done it. It's amazing.
I don't mind doing it myself. A couple other questions. How was the event this weekend? So Dave and I went up to the Underground in Fort Worth to an event, and
I'm a shitbag, didn't ask, but how was NFG this year?
it wasn't NFG. This
was just a standard event?
This was just a warfighter event.
How was it?
It was great. I kind of got buddy checked there
Yeah.
by Forrest getting me a bottle of Jameson 18 year.
So I saw that picture
Yeah.
that came through, and it was a picture of you and Forrest with the bottle,
yeah,
and it literally said, "We are going to drink until Scott says he can't anymore."
yeah. No, until I pass out.
Or until you pass out. How did that go?
Well,
I win because I was like the last.
there's
one
no
there.
more Jameson 18, so.
Yeah. No, I think there was just a sliver left. There wasn't much left, if any. I did share it because I shared it.
You've shared 18 with me.
Yeah, that and our good friends from Copper Shot were up there, also slinging their whiskey. So I was kind of like going back and forth. So I don't know how much whiskey I had, but it was enough.
Which is
But
good
it's
stuff.
an
Well, I don't know
inordinate
why
amount
their
of whiskey.
sign got moved, but the Copper Shot sign used to live in the middle of our studio here, and it got
I think
shifted.
we were sweeping.
I think it's over the other side
Yeah.
over there, yeah.
We need to just nail it to the front of the bar.
One of the cool things that we did for that event, I wasn't there, but I had a hand in unknowingly getting ready for this event.
Right.
We infused some of our cigars with Copper Shot's booze
Oh, Jesus.
with their barrel stays,
Yeah.
and those were the giveaway cigars for the event at Underground.
And they
Nice.
went over very well.
Yeah.
Everybody liked them.
Nice.
I had the young one.
So
And,
Yeah, everybody liked them.
How
Great
does that
event.
work? Could you explain that process to me? Someone who doesn't know how.
So cigars are
They're porous.
the easiest way to describe a leaf, if you look at it under a microscope, is like a
sponge.
it's like a hang gliding parachute,
Okay.
right? So you have all the foils on the front edge of it. So those are the edges of your leaf, right? So the essentially on the top of your parachute isn't going to absorb as much as the front of it is because the front has big holes.
Right.
So when you put your cigar in the same environment as something else that has a scent or an odor, flavor, or whatever, it's naturally just going to absorb it.
Okay.
But depending on how many of the edge of that parachute, the edge of that leaf is exposed to it, is how much flavor is going to be absorbed by that piece of tobacco.
Okay. So it matters how you place them then.
Well, it matters how the cigar is made.
Yeah.
At what point in the process of the cigar being made that you infuse them with whatever the flavor or scent or whatever is.
Yeah.
There's a lot that goes into it. How we did it is we took the barrel stays, the pieces of the barrel that they had, and put them with the cigars.
Which were very damp.
They were very damp.
Yeah.
And we put them with the cigars, and we let them age for a period of time. And then we had to reacclimatize the cigars back to proper smoking.
We had to dry them out.
Yeah, pretty much dry them out. They were extremely saturated,
Yeah.
which is good in theory because they absorbed all that flavor.
Sure.
But then bringing them back down to the proper humidity. And it's not like, oh, we're just fucking throw them in a room with a dehumidifier. You're going to destroy every single one of those cigars. It's an art. It's a process.
Yeah.
And then once you get all that and get it all done, you smoke them and you get hints of flavor from whatever you put as the infusion into it. And it changes the flavor of whatever the
It
cigar
was
was.
slightly more than a hint. It was.
Well, these ones, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could have squeezed
one from it,
if I could have squeezed that wood, I probably could have fucking made a bottle of whiskey out of it. Like they were fucking soaked.
Jazz, they were way drier now.
yeah. When
I'll
you
give
guys
you one now
let me
to try.
test one,
Yeah.
it was like I think you literally popped the case.
It was like a
that you
week
were aging
afterwards,
it
and I'm like, good
handed
luck
it to
keeping
me,
this lit.
And it was like, yeah. No, it was absolutely 100%. It had so much infusion.
I think it was at like 85%.
Like
It
you
was
sucked on a
insanely
cigar, and I swear you got a little bit of whiskey. In your mouth.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Wow.
That's how bad. That's how soaked
So,
they were.
Wow.
It wasn't like we poured anything on.
Oh,
them.
but to follow up on my buddy check, Mikey, I've got about 50% of my flavor back.
Oh, good.
Yeah, about half my taste buds are back. So
That's a good.
that's nice.
You're bouncing back faster than a lot of people do.
Should we do another COVID taste test then?
So I think we need to use the same shit though.
No, exactly.
Well, the exact same.
Yeah.
The exact same boozes.
Yeah, we.
If we're gonna do that, we have to do it like quickly because, it's recovering quicker than I thought it was going.
Just put them all into one glass and let him
And
try
have them
that.
pick them all out. What's in it?
Well, leave it up to the crew. Should I taste test, or should we wait a week? We'll leave it up to the live
Yeah, you guys let us know.
producer. Can you do that? Can you put a fancy vote system thing together?
For all four of you,
Like he's just nodding like he's not
What-
allowed to talk on the show anymore.
what would be your favorite flavor?
I was typing. It's already up.
What would be your favorite flavor of infusion for cigar?
Oh, I don't know. It depends on the cigar. It depends on what it is. It depends what mood I'm in.
Probably the best favorite curd I've ever had was the fire cured stuff.
Oh, not me.
I wasn't a fan of those.
But I'm not, and the reason I say that is that I'm not really a fan of flavor infused cigars, like as a whole.
Right.
Yeah, I don't really.
Like I just don't. I love the taste of well blended tobacco, that I don't need the addition.
Yeah,
So when I say that out of all of
you
them,
don't want a grape white owl.
right? Well, no, any of it. Any of the. Well, they did the Pappy Van Winkle one, and they
well, it
did
depends. What strand you putting in there?
the blah 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 blah. I'm just not a big fan of it. So out of all of them, the fire cured one, because it was the smallest departure from being a tobacco flavor. That was probably my preference because
Yeah.
it was the least departure from tobacco. But
If I could get something to like,
that probably comes from I know what
cigar
it
with
takes
steak.
to blend a good cigar.
I'd be happy.
Like,
I still want to smoke a cigar,
Yeah.
like on a smoker. Yeah.
but you got to use a cold smoker.
Yeah.
You have to maintain temperature. If you heat it up, it's just gonna fuck the cigar up.
Yeah.
Oh, Do you guys still have the smoker up here?
Yeah.
The little one?
It's at my house right now.
Is it?
I used it camping.
Oh. So I want to take a crack at making armadillo eggs for the show, but we're going to need to be able to smoke them.
I don't know what that is.
The armadillos, they lay eggs. You smoke them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a Texas thing. But I want to make armadillo eggs, but we need to smoke them so they can be eaten fresh.
Okay.
So
I'll bring it back.
No. Depending on where you're from, that is a different dish.
the armadillo egg?
Yeah.
So in Texas, an armadillo egg is essentially
It's a jalapeno popper.
you take a jalapeno, you stuff it with cheese, then you take that and you coat it in probably half a pound of beef, and then that's wrapped in bacon. And you take that whole thing and you smoke it as a whole, and it melts the cheese and cooks all the beef and bacon and everything, and then you slice it. And da-da-da-da. So that's the armadillo egg I'm going to make. But
Yeah.
it needs to be smoked, and it has to be eaten fresh. It's not one of those like I could smoke it at home and then bring it up here and we could reheat it,
I had a
and
buddy of
it'll
mine
be
that
as good.
They use breakfast sausage.
Yeah,
Like
that's just a
ground breakfast sausage
variation.
around it. It was
That's just a
fucking
variation
banger,
on the
man.
recipe. But I was going to make them, but they need to be smoked and eaten essentially fresh off the smoker.
I
It's not
agree.
something I can like smoke at home and then we could reheat it. But I was going to make them, and I was going to make them wrapped in my bacon for the show. But I wanted to know if the smoker was still.
Letitia wrapped armadillo egg.
Yeah.
I'm fucking down for that.
You know what kind of bacon I got the other day from HEB? I haven't cooked it yet. Pumpkin spice bacon.
Oh, you fucking woman.
I was like,
I didn't know they made bacon for basic bitches too.
I
It's
didn't
crazy.
either. I was like, I
I'm
gotta see what
curious.
this is about.
I'm curious.
Right? That's the only reason I
Do
bought
you
it.
need bacon?
No, I don't need bacon.
Because
but
I'm not a
I
fan.
was
I'm
just
not a
like-
fan of pumpkin spice, but I love me some bacon.
That's kind of
It might
where
be
I'm
the
at.
only way that I'll like pumpkin spice is if you mix it with bacon.
I gotta cook it one of
John,
these days and figure
I'm
it out.
sitting on like 15 pounds of bacon.
I mean, I'm not gonna say
Do you
no to
need
your
bacon?
Yeah,
I don't want to hear I wouldn't say no to bacon.
I'll take some bacon.
yeah, you can
Wait,
always.
do you
Yes,
need
please.
bacon or
Breakfast
do you
bacon.
not need bacon?
Yeah, I'll take some bacon.
Like
Caitlin told me today that you guys are you're eating all the food, so you don't have to pack
we're
it.
trying to, so that we don't have to pack it.
So she's like, Jazz, you can have snacks. We're not buying shit.
So we're like burning through everything that's in the pantry and the fridge and
Yeah.
everything because I'm like, I don't want to move this shit. Like,
My dinner is 2 packs of gummy worms.
did Caitlin show you the picture I sent her today?
No.
So I made lunch today, right? I sent her a picture. And it was a bowl. And I said to her, like a good housewife, I'm sending you nudes during your workday.
Was it noodles?
It was literally just a bowl of fucking noodles.
I love it.
Yeah.
It was good nudes. It was good nudes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
If you need bacon, man, I got bacon. I kind of make the shit as a hobby.
How was your weekend, John?
It was good. I had
Yeah?
to think what I did for a second. Friday night.
Yeah, we went to the River Rose.
Yeah, Friday night I was out with Scott and Jim, and all the ladies, and then, fuck, I can't even remember what I did Saturday. Sunday, I fucking meal prepped and did all that kind of shit all day long. What the fuck did I do Saturday? Oh, I don't think I did shit.
Fuck all. Huh?
I can't remember. Must not have been that eventful, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah. Shit. Jazz, how's the weekend?
You don't want to hear about my week, man. It was 2 days I did some things.
Love it. Goddamn good weekend right there.
Scott, how was your weekend?
River Rose on Friday, and then the underground event. Being that it was like 4.5 hours away, that took up most of the weekend.
Right.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
It was fun though. Forrest asked how the bottle of Jameson 18 was. It was it's my favorite, so it was delicious.
So apparently 78% of the live chat thinks that I should taste test things now versus waiting.
Well, I think 78% of them might be wrong.
Yeah, fucking he just grabbed a fucking grip of cups. That was impressive. I'm seeing a lot of people in the comments saying that they would buy my bacon.
That could be a thing.
But just so you know, I did name my bacon, and it's just called fucking bacon. FKNBCN.
I
That's
like
what
it.
I named it. Fucking bacon.
I like it.
So, it concerns me how efficient you guys are being about putting these fucking drinks together.
We've done it a time or two.
Jesus.
What was the last one? God, what are we gonna do for the last live? We should do something special.
The last live?
Yeah.
Scott, you gonna break out the leggings?
I will for the last one.
Canada
Holy
leggings?
shit!
Quinn, I'll bust out the fucking leggings for the
So you can show off
Quinn-
your Timbits?
Quinn says only if you have Canadian bacon. Fuck your ham.
That's ham.
Fuck that ham.
So I'm assuming if I'm taste testing these, and it's just like last time where Scott's going to finish off
No,
every
this
single
is all
one of
you,
these,
buddy.
these tastes.
You don't fuck with tradition.
Are these in the...
Oh, by the way, everybody who was concerned, I did not get COVID.
I'm fucking not I got tested.
Oh, yeah.
I'm good to
Hey.
go.
But they
Are these in the
they
same
were worried
order?
for me.
Because then I'm going to know.
Tracy.
Oh, do you want them in a different order?
Yeah, because then I'm
feel
going to
like I'm
know.
like the cup guy right
Like I
now.
could just guess.
I feel like you got to pick
I
which
don't have
one
any
has
cash.
the ball underneath.
I don't. Who's got a dollar? Justin, you got a dollar?
It's your job to turn them
Who's got a
upside
dollar?
down.
Anybody got a dollar?
You just got to remember, you can't look at them.
No. This is the state of the fucking world right now.
Yeah.
Fucking, it was like a dollar. It's like, you got a dollar?
Yeah.
Look how old school this is.
I got a 5.
You got a fiver? Hold on. I got to do this right for the bet,
Yep.
right?
Whoa.
There we go.
Okay, I'll take my $5 back.
All right, so just like last time, right?
Yep.
Like, all right, I still can't smell shit.
Well, that's a plus.
Kind of like the Swedish flag.
Fucking proud of you for that.
God damn it.
God damn it.
That is.
I am fucking proud of you. Fucking solid move, my friend. Fuck yes. Fucking A. That's a well-deserved one. Yeah.
Well done, sir.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That was good. That was fucking good.
Yeah, I can't smell this at all. Do you know what these are?
Yeah. Wait.
Like, are you sure?
Yep.
I can't smell fuck all.
Yeah.
Good podcast.
That's scotch.
That is.
Okay, so you got the Lagavulin back.
Yep.
Which is hard
Pass that
not
around
to.
to Scott.
Yeah, that's what. What's this smell like? I'm like, oh.
Yeah, let me try this.
So that's scotch. So, like I told you, I got like 50% of my
Yeah.
shit back.
You got taste, just no smell.
This has cinnamon. That's Goldschlager.
Yep.
Oh, give me that quick. That scotch is terrible.
Literally, the fucking scotch taste is still on my fucking mouth.
That's scotch. That's the first one. Is like I couldn't smell it. I smelled it. I was like, oh, I know what these are.
Ooh.
Ugh.
I can't.
Your face is amazing.
I feel like this should become like a regular bit.
The blind taste testing. We should get better cups if we're going to do that.
No, you just do the whole bottle.
Just keep it in a brown paper bag. He's got to take a swig. Anything?
Yeah, I could fucking drink that all day. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I can fucking smell
What do you got
it.
for flavors on it? Anything?
Peanut butter.
Really?
Peanut butter.
Huh.
That's that salted caramel vodka again.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
It tastes like peanut butter.
Close to peanut butter. I can see where you got that.
No part of that smells like peanut butter or would taste like peanut
Tastes
butter.
like peanut butter.
But at least it's a candy flavor.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Caramel and peanut butter, they're not too far removed.
Oh fuck!
Oh, you smelled that one, huh?
I smell that.
He took a big whiff too. 'Cause he didn't smell shit for the first 3.
Woo! Fuck! I can smell that. Yeah, that's
What's it smell like?
That's right, Mike.
It's like bitter beer face, but
That's fucking cinnamon whiskey.
Yeah.
yep, that is.
Oh my god.
That's that bad batch of fucking Lit Slinger.
God, that tastes like an abortion.
It does. It sounds to me like your taste is fine.
That's the best abortion I've ever had.
Oh.
Justin.
Oh. Yeah. That could have cured my depression.
You were good. We checked on you.
So
It's called masking.
I've done a bit of introspection over the last week. And you know what I've discovered?
What's that?
My depression is completely sourced from my mother.
As any good psychiatrist would tell you.
It's very Freudian of you, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is.
Well, if she had hoovered that shit fucking 4 decades ago, wouldn't have any of my problems I have today.
I can't argue with that one.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
No, it was definitely.
Fuck, and my cigar's done, so I have nothing to get rid of this.
Yeah, whiskey.
I'm just,
whiskey.
You got baby blue right
You
there.
got good whiskey in front of you.
Oh. Fuck, that tastes like college pussy.
No.
Well, I don't know what fucking college you went to.
No shit.
I went to an art school.
Yeah, that explains it.
Yeah. It's probably like chicks with hairy armpits
Yeah.
in his school and
I was
shit.
fucking the same
Patchouli
thing.
Yeah, but their
oil.
tits were huge.
Well, yeah, because they were fat.
They were. It's just all these hairy bitches with like, they were like size 4, 32 fucking triple F. It was like, fuck.
Mikey, it's an art school. They all have eating disorders.
Yeah. Yeah. They were all fucking trying to work out their angst.
Just a bunch of emo chicks.
Yeah.
It's like scars on their arms and shit. Just a bunch of cutters.
All right, so
That's essentially it.
we did have a suggestion
Oh.
for the last live being a call-in.
Well, that's a horrible idea. Domestic?
Domestic only.
We don't take,
Domestic call-in?
we won't take foreign
we
calls.
don't take foreign calls.
Yeah. Domestic call-in?
I tell you what, I'm fine with it being a call-in show. You get 3 minutes. You get 3 minutes per call.
and
Like,
and no matter how much we love you, we're gonna shit on you because we love you.
yeah.
And because it's the last
Yeah,
live.
yeah, right. And then I mean, we've had a core 33 people for all of our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't mind doing a call-in if we can.
Domestic.
If we can get it.
It'd be
technically
nice to
figured
put a voice to a
out.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So-
some of you locals, maybe
Yeah.
come down for the last live.
We have so much fucking beer in our
Yeah.
fridge
Come drink
that
it.
if you are local, you need to come and drink
Yeah.
beer because we don't.
All right, so let's just go ahead and schedule it. So the last one
yeah.
is the 1st of November, which is a Monday.
No.
No.
The last one is
The
The last one in October, whatever.
fuck, I don't even be here for that. I'll be a fucking
Well, you can be a call-in.
yeah. I get 3 minutes.
be the 25th.
So the 25th,
Yeah, I won't even be here.
Oh God, that's a rough day for me too.
that's a Monday. That's hard.
Okay, I can do that.
Do you want to do the last one on the first then?
So
I
the
won't
first,
be here.
On the
1st of November,
I'm telling you, like our schedules are fucking crazy.
It's hard.
We're not doing this just because we don't want to do the live.
Yeah.
Like,
We're doing it because
as much
shit's
as
getting crazy.
Look, I
busy,
love
man.
that you guys believe that we just do this. We don't. Like the availability
man.
problem is fucking hard, right? So
like there are logistics involved.
So unless the 35 of you and 5 people you know are all going to get in on like Kibby's level of our Patreon, we do this shit as a side gig. And it's actually costing us money to do the show.
Yeah.
So unless all of y'all are going to get on the Patreon and just start throwing money at this bitch, scheduling is fucking hard.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Regardless of money, though, it's scheduling's hard.
Yeah.
and I
It
will
is.
fucking 100% call out TJ Kibby. Because that motherfucker has thrown more money at this show.
Since day fucking one, dude.
Dude,
No.
it was day one, and then he went and made a custom level.
Yeah.
Because we had that, nobody will do it. We'll fucking throw a custom level on Patreon. Nobody will support at that level.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker was like, yeah, okay, watch.
Hold my beer, bitch, and his fucking came through, man. And
So
Yeah, we appreciate you guys.
like
for sure.
large in part though, a lot of like the equipment that we have and like this new desk and stuff, like
it's come from the Patreon supporters.
Yeah,
Like
like
flat out.
it's-
Look, we love all of our support. All
yeah,
of it.
Yeah,
The guys
whether you just liked or subscribed or whatever, like
or whatever, or you're part of the live or whatever,
Yeah.
we love all of you.
all of you.
But the Patreon guys, that's the whole reason that we were able to improve our equipment. We were able to build this stage that you see in front of you. Like,
right.
all of that came from the Patreon guys. So unless all of you were going to get at that level, this is a part-time side hustle because we want to kind of thing.
True.
All of us are in this for, we don't even keep count, but all of us have spent to keep the show going. So it's a...
Before
Yeah.
people started buying us booze, it was like I'm talking like the first 3 or 4 months.
It wasn't even the 3 or 4 months. It was the first year.
No, the first year. Well,
I'd call it 6 months.
Yeah,
I'd call it a
yeah.
solid 6 months
Yeah.
though. Like,
Yeah, after that, I guess we started
'cause
seeing...
we're like, oh my
but-
god, we're
like
buying.
every Monday I was stopping at the liquor store.
I mean, it was-
I was on a first name basis with the one down the street.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck.
And now I don't remember the last time I bought booze for the show.
For the show.
Like all of this
Actually,
is you
at
guys.
this point, I actually don't remember the last time we got a delivery for the show either.
It's been a while.
That's true.
It's been a minute.
But
No,
we-
we got
delivery
one
for the
from
show.
we got one from our buddies at Alert.
yeah.
They brought us one.
Chris
They
Freeman
brought us a
some
bottle.
Freeman,
by.
Freeman brought us one.
We
This
dropped
is from Ricardo at Back
Yeah,
Unturned.
there's some fans that have showed up with a bottle and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, like all of this fancy. Ready? I'm gonna test the producer. So we'll go from camera A to camera B, and then if you shift over to camera C, and all that kind of stuff to be able to do all these close-ups so that everybody can see us better and all that kind of shit.
I just open and close my eyes.
Like, all,
Camera A, camera B.
is that a
one,
Warren,
camera
is that a Wayne's World perk?
Dude,
It was.
one.
Nice.
And
Those-
and camera Z over there, Justin.
Right? And then we got the camera Z over there. All that stuff that comes out of our personal pocket. And it's not a complaint. We love doing the show. We love being able to provide something for you guys. But that stuff does come with a cost.
Yeah.
So if you can't do it and you know somebody that might like the show and they can do it,
Yeah.
fucking turn them on to the show.
Yeah.
But
Or if you got like a business that wants to sponsor,
yeah,
geez.
we're fucking open to that shit
some
too.
shout outs and shit.
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
we can do
That'd
that.
be cool. You know, because I don't know if you've noticed, if you've been paying attention, warfightertobacco.com and wellness.us, who's actually a fucking close.
My dad.
It's his dad. Right? Like,
Hey, let's get super fucking clear.
like,
All that merch we've been trying to get you guys to buy, redactedsupply.com,
that's Jazz.
that's fucking me. That's fucking me.
Yeah, like I mean,
I run that shit.
there are lots of fucking hustles that come together to make this happen, and it's really all kind of self-funded.
Yeah, and it's look,
Like-
this isn't a guilt trip. This isn't a you should do this, that, or the other. But the fact of the matter is, I know people think the internet is free, but it's not. Like
Yeah.
these mics we're talking into, just to give you an idea, this mic, arm, and headset that I'm sitting in right now, this is $250.
Yep.
There's 4 of us on the show. That's $1,000.
We got 5 of them.
We've got our
Sick.
boy Dave sitting off camera that is part of it, and he's helped produce this show. For the last 2 fucking years, this show has been produced by a guy that hasn't gotten a dollar, not a single
Yeah.
dollar
Yeah.
for producing this show. So we love you guys, and the show's not going anywhere. We
Yeah.
will keep the show going. We will figure out how to make it happen. But the fact of the matter is, if you want us to be here, even that $5 pledge on Patreon
Fucking
keeps
helps.
us here.
Yeah,
Like
it
that's
helps.
what keeps us producing. So it means something. So some of those guys out there that I'll shout out, the day one guys, Oscar, Chris Freeman,
Yep.
TJ Kivy,
Yep.
these guys that literally as soon as
Mike Gochin.
Mike Gochin.
Fucking
These guys
Matt
that-
Hilleboss.
Yeah.
the
You know,
Hilleboss, who I think there's probably been 24 fucking bottles that have come through
Jesus,
this show
I know,
that have
right?
come from him.
Our field artillery buddy.
Yeah, our FA buddy that's
Yeah.
done it. The shops that have
fucking-
supported the
the
show and
Dependa.
stuff
Yeah,
like
the
that.
Dependa.
The Dependa. And these are guys that are literally pulled it out of their time or figured out how to do it.
Yeah.
That's what keeps the show on the
fucking air. Even you, Quinn, you fucking weirdo with your patches and your funny shit. Like,
Quinn, we
right?
shit on you, man, but fuck,
we
man.
appreciate the shit out of you, man. We really do.
We
like,
love you to death. Like,
That's just the downfall of being the only Canadian fucker.
Yeah, you're just gonna catch it.
we're gonna fuck on you because you're Canadian. Like, that's the deal. But
he's taking it like a champ.
He
yeah,
does.
100%.
We have not run him off, which is great. We love you, Quinn.
Actually, boys, I have bad news. We have a second Canadian in the chat. as we
Oh,
speak.
fuck.
Matthew in there. He is a fellow Canadian. Him and Quinn have been touching tips the entire
Is
life.
that who you got engaged
Of
to?
course.
Is that what it is? That's the engagement. I knew it was Photoshop. There's no fucking way that shit was real.
Both French Canadians, obviously.
Speaking surrender and shit. Talking about whose 10 bits are better.
You fucking just smoke cigarettes and be those fucking Americans.
They hold them like this.
One of the reasons that we're saying all this on this is to be 100% transparent with you
Yeah.
guys.
I mean, we've always been like that with everybody, with the Freedom Friends and
so
everything. Like,
Mikey, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. John, extrapolate.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. So pretty much from day one, there's no smoke and mirrors. There isn't anything fancy. There isn't anything that we were trying to do behind the scenes or anything like that. When we tell you guys when we do the debates and we have no idea what we're talking about until we go live, that's really what it is. Like when we started the actual podcast part of the show, we have no fucking idea what we're going to talk about when we go into it.
No.
None whatsoever. You know, like the monetary things that we've had to do, upgrading our set, getting new equipment, the camera systems, everything like that. You know, we've talked about it live or in a podcast or some platform before we went and did it. It wasn't like we were just like, oh, well, you know, let's just try to get this and then we can get like, no, it's like, hey, we need the cameras. We need a new set. Scott's taking a bar because to get a house.
Yeah.
Like, you
I
know,
want my bar back.
If you want to know where the new bar came from, Scott bought a house, and he should, because he's worked his ass off, and he
Yeah.
bought a beautiful home. And it's an amazing home, and he wanted his bar back in it.
Yeah.
The bar left, we got this set.
Well,
And our buddy
Like,
Jim
to
from
be
Fuck You,
fair,
Sir,
my mom
his brother-in-law
built
built
that
this.
bar.
Well, and right, your mom built the bar.
Yeah.
The cameras you're seeing are actually mine. Like, they're not even owned by the show. They're my fucking cameras, and they're all fucking sitting here recording the show.
And they're on like a hodgepodge of different.
Right, there's 3 different fucking
one of them's like a
tripods
fucking
going
straight
on.
up like shooting tripod.
One of them's
Actually-
a really good tripod.
One of them
them-
is like a $700 competition shooting tripod.
No, actually,
Or-
it's
like-
made by Really Right Stuff, which is a photography company, and that adopted it into the shooting platform. But that fucker runs about $2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's actually the
literally,
most expensive thing we have. It's the tripod that's holding that camera.
I will
No,
run you right
we
to
we
left.
don't have it. That is my tripod.
The-
That's his.
so let's break this down from right to left on the cameras you're seeing. The camera that looks at this beautiful son of a bitch right here. God damn it. Oof. If my wife wouldn't divorce me, I'd be fucking all over that shit. The camera that looks at the two of us, that's my camera and it's sitting on my tripod.
That's that one.
No, that's this camera.
That one's
That's
looking
no,
at us.
the one on the right.
That looks
That's
at
not
us.
looking at us.
Oh, no, that's looking at them.
That was looking
You're
at us.
absolutely right.
It's that one.
Geometry.
The one that's looking at us.
The best part, you look at the live feed, he's like, that one that's looking at us.
That's how fucked up we are. The one that's looking at us is some rando fucking.
To be fair, he just took 4 shots basically.
Yeah,
No,
that's a
he didn't.
rando fucking tripod with my camera sitting on top of it
Yeah.
that looks at you and us.
yeah, that's true.
So now we'll go to the pudgy bitches on the other side.
That's us. We're the fat kids. The fat
The
ones.
family boys of the fucking show. That's sitting on my tripod and my camera that fucking records the show. Now, let's cut to the high dollar kit. The one that shows all 4 of us. That's on a $2,000 tripod and a camera that's about worth the same sitting on top of it. That fucking tripod is actually meant for fucking like actual tactical and skilled shooting. It's holding a fucking camera to show you guys this fucking mediocre fucking shit.
It does a great job.
It does. It's phenomenal. Looking at it, that's what it should fucking do.
It looks great.
One of the problems that they're not aware of though is when Justin sets up the studio with that tripod. It's just, and I have forgotten to take my chair out of my office. It's a son of a bitch to like
100%.
get around the tripod.
100%
Yeah.
to walk around it and shit like that. But look, we love you guys, and we love doing the show, and we love being part of this community, and we love that we've motivated you guys to do something new, and that's why we're investing.
Yeah.
So when we bring up the Patreon, it's not that we're trying to go fucking buy our second yacht or go do whatever.
We're not making money.
Well,
We're literally
I in my opinion, since we're being transparent on the show, I don't think there should even be a Patreon. I appreciate you guys, but we as a podcast need to have paid advertisements on the show.
And that's what we're trying
Right.
to transition to.
That's,
And before
that's what we're working on now.
Before we recorded this, we had a very large discussion as a show, and it's that we want to lean onto the sponsorship and and bringing it in from an outside source. So you guys will have to suffer through 5 minutes of
Us
hey,
going,
here's the ad, or 3 minutes,
buy
here's
our
the ad, or
merch and
whatever.
shit. Like,
So there's one of two options here. You either have to listen to all those ads, or you have to go find that Patreon. And we have to fund that Patreon to keep the show going. But the fact of the matter is that we're not all professional podcasters. Would we love to be professional podcasters?
I don't know. We've been doing this for 2 years. I think that we're qualified as professionals.
No.
pretty good.
No,
You have to
what's
be getting
that?
We're
paid.
skilled podcasters, but not
We are
professional.
amateur, my friend.
yeah.
Because to be professional, you have to get paid. And I
We're
will tell
still
you right
mediocre
now,
at best.
Hey, I made $5 in the show tonight.
That was your own $5.
that was your $5.
Fucking semantics.
You gave me $5.
I did.
to
I gave
pay
you $5 and you
to
paid me,
take
so I
some
got
shit-
paid.
Okay, sure. So, but to keep the show going, to give you an idea, when we talk about the Patreon, we're not trying to pad our pockets. We're trying to keep the show on the air.
Yeah.
And we have to consider the fact that 3 out of the 4 of us are married. 4 out of the 4 of us have houses we have to pay for and stuff like that. So if you want to see this continue and this equipment needs to be covered and the show has to go on, if we're going to be a community and it's going to be a buddy check and it's going to be all of that, that Patreon that we're asking for is what's keeping us on the air. It's what's keeping us producing content.
Well, I think
We're not trying to pad our pockets. This isn't covering a second boat. This isn't buying
I
this
think
at
the
a
bo-
Can it cover a first boat? Because I don't have one of those.
I don't even know one of those.
I think the bottom line of this is bear with us through some changes.
Yeah, there's
There's going to be some changes
There's going
that
to
are
be some
coming.
changes. We're trying to work on some things.
But I will tell you the priority for, and I think I speak for all of the hosts here and even our producer sitting over there and our stunt beard that's sitting over there too. We made this show because we wanted to connect with our community and we want our community to drive the show. And we don't want this show to become driven strictly by the ads. If we can keep it to where we can be as honest and transparent and genuine as humanly fucking possible, that's what we will all strive for. But this is going to become, if the community's going to come together, the community's got to come together to keep things like this around. Or you're going to have to sit through 5 minutes of ads. These things aren't free. All of this comes with a cost. And we've got to go into this together. And if we're going to have a genuine voice and we're going to be together in that voice, we've got to do it together. So when we ask about that Patreon, that $1 or that $5 is what keeps this going. We're not trying to pad our pockets. It's keeping us open. It's keeping us producing. The world is getting more expensive. And there's kids and wives and futures involved here.
And Kira.
And Kira, out of all of it, is more important. If for nothing else, support the Patreon because of fucking Kira, and tell your friends that Patreon gets Kira more treats.
Like we make the joke all the time to tell your mom, tell your friends, tell your mom's fucking friends.
Tell Kira's friends.
Tell your fucking friends, man,
that
about
if
the
you
show.
want Kira to receive bespoke fucking bacon, it's on you. If Kira doesn't get bacon, that's you. That is you being fucking selfish.
I feel like this
that
is a Save
Kira
the
doesn't
Animals
get
fucking
fucking
commercial.
bacon.
We need that fucking song.
You guys are you guys are our number one advertising asset. All right, we're fucking nothing without the Freedom Friends
I'm taking a
helping
piss.
us helping us like pass the word, right? So like we make the joke, you know, tell your mom, tell your friends, tell your mom's friends, but tell your fucking friends, man. Like, we're serious. Like, if you know somebody who you think might be into the show, maybe they're into fucked up humor or fucking
whatever
dick jokes or whatever the fuck this is, you know, like, you know, tell them about it. Tell them that there's a show that is, you know, it's comes out every Tuesday. You know, it's mediocre at best, but it's genuine as fuck. And that's really all we ever really set out to be, is just fucking us.
Hey, boys, I got an update for you. Matthew just upgraded his subscription on the Patreon.
Well, look at that.
I love Canadians.
Fucking,
Wow.
fucking
John, it wasn't
Canucks.
that much. It wasn't that much.
Just kidding. Go fuck those guys.
No. No, but we appreciate that. That's fucking awesome. Thank you. You know, like, and we're not trying to like guilt trip anybody into doing it or anything. Like, that's not what we're saying. We're just being transparent. We're just being honest. This is exactly how this is run. You know, it looks like we sit here, smoke cigars, and drink whiskey, which is true. That's what we do. But you know,
We're good at that.
yeah, we're really good. We're not mediocre.
I would
at that.
say we are professionals at that.
That
Yeah.
I would say. Like, if we could get paid to do that shit,
If you watch the podcast and you take out everything we've ever said and just watch how we smoke and drink, we're pretty good at that.
yeah, we're pretty solid at that.
Honestly, it's the only thing we're fucking.
You can see the progression of Mikey from day one till now.
Yeah, on his cigar.
Oh, my
smoke.
cigars.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
Tracy, if you will compare me to Sarah McLachlan, I will take that all fucking day.
like that is.
The,
That's true, man. I've learned a lot about cigars on this show. With,
I was
like,
proud of you the other day when you picked it out without a band on it.
yeah.
Yeah, that
Well,
was.
I mean, you know, I was at the wedding this weekend, and Neil, who was the best man, he's a double amputee, pulls out his Warfighter ruck.
Nice.
well,
And
what did he?
he had it in an old hygiene bag, but he pulled it out.
Who pulled it out for him?
He did. His legs are gone. He's got arms. So, he's in a chair. He's fine. Magic legs. So, but he pulled it out, and he had
Hold on.
762 Sumatras
Pause.
in there. And
Pause.
he's like, they told me that these
Hold
are
on.
the ones that anybody can smoke, and I was like, yeah, and I fucking like
Nice.
spit it out for him,
I gotta
and I was
ask
like,
you-
fuck, dude.
Mikey, I gotta ask you to
remember all
pause
that.
so I can address something in the comments.
What's that?
Kirk in the comments says clearly I can't afford the Patreon, so I don't matter,
No, that's not true.
and that's fucking bullshit.
No, that's bullshit, dude.
So we're gonna address that right now.
Like-
as we said earlier, all of you that just watch this shit or download it, whether you're watching us live or you're downloading it on Spotify or Apple or whatever,
Google Play, whatever.
you
the fuck.
100% fucking matter.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear this guilt trip shit, and I'm gonna call you out right fucking now on that comment. So I don't matter. I don't give a fuck that you're stroking a 2-inch dick while you're sitting there watching fucking TikTok shits fucking dance. I don't want to hear your guilt trip shit about I don't fucking matter on the fucking buddy check.
Yeah.
You're on a buddy check live. Obviously, we think you fucking matter. So stop with that shit. Why don't you start acting like you're the 8-inch fucking King Kong dick of the fucking universe, and maybe some of that fucking mentality will change.
8 inches.
We're not charging
That's
you
King Kong
fucking
dick?
shit to fucking watch this show. So you absolutely fucking matter. Look, over there, fucking high-fiving over that shit.
We're high-fiving about 8-inch dicks.
Being
Knock
King
it
Kong
off with the little dick mentality.
That means I'm at least a
and embrace the big dick energy, and you'll stop that shit and see what your life fucking does.
Orangutan.
We just fucking said we don't expect anybody to fucking do it.
And here's the thing, dude.
We thank the guys that do.
If you tell
can't, but
your
you're still here
friends.
and you're sharing.
If you tell your friends about it
Then
or
you
you
fucking
share it
matter.
out, that counts, man. Like, that's a huge help. Like, just because you, like, fuck. When we started this, I was unemployed as fuck.
That's true.
I was fucking, like, going to the food bank fucking poor.
And now flip the script. You've got a wonderful job.
I got a great job now.
You've got your 100% disability.
Woo, thanks,
your
VA.
wife's kicking ass, doing
wife's got a
fucking
job,
taking
like-
names, doing all that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm unemployed
Yeah.
and relying on my wife's income
Sure.
and doing all that kind of stuff to make it fucking happen. I don't give a fuck how much you make. Just if you're gonna support, fucking support. Share the shit. Push it out. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how much you make or how much you fucking spent.
Doesn't cost any money to hit share, man.
Be a fucking good
But
dude.
it's still a big help.
So, I don't want to hear your fucking, I can't fucking put your... Fuck off. Find some big dick energy. Fucking embrace
Get
that
that
shit.
BDE, bro.
And let's fucking roll.
Get that BDE. Big dick energy.
Fucking hell. Like, this isn't the hard fucking concept. I'm
pretend
not
that
asking
you-
for a fucking lot
Just
here.
pretend that you drive an F-250.
Yeah. Act like a Texan with an F-250. You'll be fucking fine.
Just act like Tracy. Tracy says she loves embracing Big D.
Tracy's got massive big dick energy, and
Tracy-
I'm going to address her
By the way,
comment earlier.
Tracy was also like, "Hey, stunt beard." By the way, that was earlier.
But
I've
I'm going
seen
to
that.
address something else Tracy said earlier. Tracy said she's got no family going into the holiday season. Tracy,
Oh, really?
I've got more than enough space and more than enough holiday cheer.
Oh,
That's
no,
fucking true.
over the top holiday cheer.
That's fucking true.
Over the fucking top holiday cheer.
If you want to like throw up on the fumes of fucking Christmas scents, go to Jazz's place around the holidays. Holy fuck.
Tracy, when your holiday break happens, if you need a place to come celebrate the holidays, my home is open. You can get more than your fill, and it will be spent with these fantastic gentlemen that I call my friends, both on camera and off camera, because I can promise you this year, the number one thing I'm thankful for from now until Christmas is the fact that I can call everybody in this fucking room we're recording this with my friends. Because for the last several years, there has been no tally.
Kirk drives a Dodge. I bet you
No,
his
nothing.
fucking mirrors are flipped down.
But they're extended all the way out. But I can tell you right now, over the last couple years, it doesn't matter where I was in my life or where they were in their life. The most genuine appreciation of what friendship and what actually matters is sitting in this fucking room. So, and I'm to compliment that, I want to say, and I'm going to raise my glass and say thank you, genuinely, for without judgment, without any politics, without anything involved, to everybody you can see and can't see. Seriously, from the bottom of my fucking heart, and I can't tell you how much it means.
The cockles.
The subcockles
Maybe the colon.
could happen. You guys are the most important thing that's ever happened to me, and I can't fucking thank you. And thank you for genuinely being my fucking freedom friends.
You
to my
guys too.
stunt beard sitting over there, to my brother sitting on the desk over here, to all of you sons of bitches on these fucking cameras,
Every one of you in there. Out
all
there,
of you
watching this.
regardless of the level.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Fucking
be
important, man.
as comfortable and happy as I am of who I am without you guys. And I will never be able to express my level of appreciation. And seriously, from the bottom of my heart. And you guys know more about me than they ever will, because I've been as clear as I can. You guys are some of the most important people I've ever had in my life. And I thank you. It's next level. I will never be able to express how much it means to me.
And now we're going to take our shirts off. And
Here's that glass. It's all of you out there. Thank you for being my freedom friends.
I just want Kirk to know I'm not a Patreon supporter either.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not either, man.
Yeah. I can't afford
But
that shit.
I'm going to raise this glass with 3 little words of wisdom. Scotty, hit him with the first one.
Smoke on.
Johnny,
Drink on.
Mikey from the Cockles.
God damn it, boys. Freedom
Freedom
the
the
fuck
fuck
on.
on.
See you guys next week.
Love y'all.